Because this is the last Sunday of the year, and it is an opportunity to share some of the richness and the healing that's possible. On the fifth Sunday of the month, which happens four times a year, we do a healing celebration where we talk about healing. And the last Sunday of the month, or sometimes the first Sunday of the year, I'm sorry, the last or the first Sunday of the year, we do a white stone ceremony. And it's the opportunity to take these little white stones, which came from a quarry outside Jerusalem. They're called Jerusalem stones, and use those to set an intention to create some newness in our lives. It's sort of the opposite of a New Year's resolution, where we're trying to fix the stuff that wasn't working for us last year and, fly right and fix things. And that kind of ties together with the healing celebration as well, because as we say from time to time, healing is not fixing broken stuff. It is not repairing things that are not working. Healing is the revealing of the truth. And we get back to the fundamentals and the basics of the New Thought teaching. There is one power, one presence, one love, one source, one creative essence, one divine intelligence, one love that is sharing itself as all of its creation. Everything is that one expressed in a unique way. And if we go back to scripture, in the beginning there was darkness and void in God. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. And that's a description of the creative law working. The intention for there to be light, and then the law responding, and there's light. And everything else that's created after that is described in much the same way. The infinite said, let there be, and there is. And the same story turns up in quantum physics, the Big Bang. It began with a singularity and possibly dense little tiny, very heavy thing. And then it started exploding, expanding, and everything that exists everywhere in the manifest universe is that one evolving and unfolding and revealing itself more fully. In one case, it took a little while, a few thousand years. In the other case, it's been going on for 14.2 billion years, and the number keeps on going up. But they're the same story. They're the same story about that one power and presence, that one essence sharing itself as all of its creation. And the implications there are amazing because if we are all part of that one and everything in that infinite universe fits together in harmony, then anytime that we're experiencing something that is not harmonious, it is an understanding that there's something blocking the good. And that by getting out of the way, by opening to a new possibility, there is healing that's possible. Healing is the revealing of the truth, that we are all that love, that that love is unfolding as us right now. And sometimes healing shows up as a change in physical symptoms or life experience. As I'm looking around the people who are in the Zoom today, there are folks here who are waiting to get a COVID test back with one line on it instead of two. There's folks here who are going to be talking to surgical specialists about whether or not they need a new joint. There is the example of me. I woke up a few days ago and my heel was hurting incredibly. By the way, why is heel and heel the same word? We're gonna get into that. So to the point where I could hardly walk. I was limping around the neighborhood with the dog, thinking, "Oh, I don't need to be doing this." And it's on the side of my heel. It's not the heel spur, which I've felt before, but it's a similar kind of a thing. And then I realized, well, wait a second. I have this very fancy stretching device for my plantar fascia, which works for everything. So let me try using that. And so after a few days of stretching out the muscles and stretching out my leg using this device, I can still feel a little bit, but it's getting better. It's getting much better. And that is me returning to the experience of harmony and wholeness that's my natural being. So there's power in the device. There's power in the awareness of how we're going to engage in the world. It is possible that I could have started feeling better all on my own without having used the little fancy dingus. Uh, and it's not necessary that I wait. There is the possibility for me to do something to engage in that creative power in a way that brings something new into life. We're going to do the white stone ceremony in a couple minutes. We're also going to do some candle lighting. If you have a white stone, awesome. There are a few people who got asked for them by mail. I'm hoping that they all arrived in time. Um, we're also going to do candle lighting. If you don't have a white stone, then you get yourself a piece of paper. Index card works just fine. It's something on which you can write down your new name. And if you have a candle and something to light the candle with, then you can light the candle locally. I also have a whole bunch of candles here, so we can light a candle virtually for you if you would like to do that. And as Joe will mention in a little bit, there's really no power in the candle or in the stone. It is the power and intentionality that we bring to it. And there's a lot of power. There's power in our word. There's power in prayer. There's also power in pills. There's also power in procedures. You know, when when the medical establishment goes in and does something corrective, it is a way of partnering with our body to bring about something new in our lives. I was talking to Breen before the celebration, and we were discussing that very few people wake up in the morning thinking, "Oh, I want some titanium in my body." Now, and he pointed out that after something has happened and we require some titanium to be put into our body, the day that it's actually happening, we might be looking forward to it. But whatever it was that caused that to need to happen, usually we're planning. And there's always the opportunity for some newness to happen. And we are engaged in a creative process together. Remember hearing somebody say, pepperoni pizza gives me heartburn. But I found this antacid that's really wonderful. This gas product or whatever that really relieves the the problem. And my thought was maybe you shouldn't be eating pepperoni pizza. Maybe there's something else going on that you can deal with. And maybe the pepperoni pizza for a special occasion is a wonderful thing. And you know, there's a way that you can enjoy that periodically, and not have it cause a problem. But wanting to lean on some solution so that we can engage in something else that we know is going to be a problem is really not that helpful. You know, it's like the person saying, you know, I really like using cocaine, but my life goes sideways whenever I do. And the answer for them is to not use cocaine anymore because that might be a problem for them. So we get to choose the way that we're going to engage in the world. We get to choose what's going to happen with our part of it next. The universe is conspiring with us and responding to our beliefs. Sometimes our beliefs are completely in line with what we are saying and thinking and wanting. And sometimes our beliefs are opposite of that because they're hidden. Um, and there's always the possibility to spend a little bit more time diving into the truth of who and what we are and to invite in something new. So we're going to do a white stone ceremony. The white stone is an ancient ritual. In biblical times, when someone served time in prison or in bondage of any kind, they were given a white stone when they were released. So each of us comes from some sort of bondage, and we're being given a white stone. We have a white stone, or we have a virtual white stone to signify our freedom. So all of your past nonsense was a prison to you, but now you are free to go and be and do anything you choose. Anything you can believe and conceive, you can be and do. In Scripture, in Revelations 2:17, John talks about the people being given a new name. Let anyone who has an ear listen. This ear that John refers to is not your outer ear, but the ear of your soul, which is within. This refers to the ear that hears the still small voice as it whispers to us. We develop this inner listening quality by getting out of our intellect and into our hearts through prayer and through meditation, through being present to new possibilities. Prayer and meditation are ways to take the journey from our head into our heart. It's only 18 inches, but in some ways it's the longest 18 inches in the world. The second part of that scripture is, and I will give a white stone, and on the white stone is written a new name that no one knows except the one who receives it. So during biblical times, it was believed that when people had overcome and made their connection with the divine, that they got a new name. And they wrote that new name on a white stone. The new name came directly from the divine. No one else intervened. No one else was aware of the new name. It is a new nature, the freedom from bondage. When people had overcome, they were set free from their bondage and they got the stone. Today, we're going to surrender to the inner spirit. We're promised a new name. This refers to the new and higher realization of the I am. It requires our reaching a higher level of consciousness within ourselves and even bear facing a realization of our real self, our God self, the divinity that abides within. So again, there's no specific power in the stones. There's no particular specific power in the candle. Joe's going to lead us in a meditation, and then we'll have an opportunity to write down your new name and to light a candle. And in the candle, put that intention for the good that you're inviting into your life. Joe?
So, this is just preparation to create that new name. And as Reverend Bill said, healing is the revealing of the truth. But there's one more little step. We have to be open to that. We have to accept that. It's one thing to see the revelation, but it's another thing to say, I'm ready. I accept it. So when you think about what you need to heal, sometimes it's a little confusing. It can be physical, it can be emotional, it can be spiritual. We're made up of all of these things, body, mind, and spirit. So we need to step back, turn within, and connect with that place inside that we connect with the divine. Because that's where the answers come from. That's where the guidance, the light comes from. Get settled in your chair, get comfortable, find a position, sitting up straight sometimes with your feet flat on the floor, whatever is comfortable and non-distracting for you. And we'll start by taking a few slow, deep breaths and then settle into the silence so that you can connect with that inner beingness. And think about how and what do I need to heal? What do I need to accept? And what do I need to release to open to that acceptance? So take a deep breath. Hold it at the top and release. Feel the relaxation, a little bit of expansion maybe. One more deep breath. Take it in, hold it, and release. And one more last deep breath. Bring it in, hold it at the top. And release. Soften, open. And let's go into the silence where we can connect with that oneness and see what comes up.
Invite the infinite to suggest a new name. Invite the infinite to inspire you with an intention for the newness that you wish to bring into your life, for the healing, for the transformation, for the uplift. Emily's going to sing another song for us. And as she does, when you are so inspired, go ahead and write your new name on your white stone or your card and light a candle to give light and power to that newness that you are inviting. Emily?
This is a song for every girl who's ever been through something she thought she couldn't make it through. I sing these words because I was that girl too, wanting something better than this, but who do I turn to? Now I'm moving from the darkness into the light. This is the defining moment of our lives. 'Cause you're beautiful like a flower, more valuable than a diamond. You are powerful like a fire. You can heal the world with your mind, and there is nothing in the world that you cannot do when you believe in you. Who are beautiful, yeah, you. Who are brilliant, yeah, you. Who are powerful, yeah, you. Who are resilient. Now we're moving from the darkness into the light. This is the defining moment of our lives. 'Cause you're beautiful like a flower, more valuable than a diamond. You can heal the world with your mind, and you are powerful like a fire. There is nothing in the world that you cannot do when you believe in you. You are beautiful, yeah, you. You are brilliant, yeah, you. You are powerful, yeah, you. You are resilient, yeah, you. You are beautiful, yeah, you. You are brilliant, yeah, you. You are powerful, yeah, you. You are resilient. The song is for you. Oh, the song is for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. You are beautiful. Yeah, you. You are brilliant. Yeah, you. You are powerful. Yeah, you. You are resilient.
Yeah, you. You are. We are. I am. We are all that one power, that one presence, the one divine idea expressed here and now. All there is that one. That one is everything. So I know that Spirit speaks through each of us illuminating that new name, shining that divine light on that part of ourselves that's yearning to be expressed. The love, the creativity, the joy, the connection, the abundance, the love, the spirit, all the good that flows in the universe, expressing through each of us in a unique and wonderful way. We've written it on our stone. The Spirit has written it in our heart. It is God expressing through us now. And I know this good is here now for each of us as we grow into this name, our name, our experience of the infinite here and now. Yeah, you. So I claim this good. I know this good. This good is here now, and I am so very grateful for it. Grateful to know this truth. Grateful for this divine light illuminating this new name for each of us as we carry into the world these gifts that we were given. So with love and gratitude, I release this word, this creative word into the law that always says yes, the law from which all things are born, and this good is born here now. I let it be, and so it is. Let's take a nice, deep, full breath.